Unhappy and wealthy. Problems of seeking happiness in modern society and ways to overcome them. Opinion. Why is it that many people in rich and wealthy countries feel still unhappy? What is happiness? Being happy means being full of enjoyment and pleasure in this context. A vicious cycle? When are we full of enjoyment? When we do things we like, for instance. Do we have the means to do the things we like? Yes, most people in a wealthy society do have them. Do we have the time? Yes, although not a lot of time for some people. So if there's not a problem with these two, it needs to be something else. A problem within ourselves? Do we not function right in regard to seeking joy and fulfillment? Is function even the right term, considering we are humans? It ought not to be the right term, but our lives become more and more similar to machines. Machines being constantly upgraded and improved. Rising early, working long, working good, always better, returning late, being at constant maximum capacity levels, and besides having to deal with constant text message bombardments on the cell phone. Time becomes a scarce resource. We rush. The less time we have, the more we rush. The more the pressure increases upon us, the more we crumble and become sick. The more medication we use, the harder we work in order to make up for the lost time and money. Well, at least we have modern technology to entertain us during short or long breaks. We can check Facebook and co. Have a look at the superficial and elegant lives of family, close friends, acquaintances, and people we don't like that much. All of them showing off their false and big smiles, and new items like shoes, suits, cars, and homes. Well, most likely we know that those people are in reality not so happy, maybe lonesome, but nevertheless it remains a thorn in our side. Since we have trouble being happy ourselves, we seem to hate it the more when other people seem to be happy. It is like saying, well, when I have to feel awful, you should feel awful too. A vicious cycle? Most likely. Over time we feel the constant urge to be better than our prior self, and to do better than others in order to have more prestige and better items, etc. When we are in a bad temper, we try to comfort ourselves by doing things we like. Take eating chocolate for example. We have the means to buy chocolate and eat it, so we buy a lot. We are going to feel great, huh? Well, at first, definitely. But later on it will taste less and less the more frequent we eat it. This is called the law of diminishing marginal utility. The solution? Think. Breaking up the vicious cycle. Getting out of the box is not easy. Discontinuing with habits is always tough. But you need to start somewhere. Why not start with the part of your body that listens to all this text and processes it in order to make up his mind about the content? Everything starts in your brain. So why not shift your focus on other aspects of life to live a joyful life? Stop constant comparing of your possessions to that of others, persons, for instance. Stop doing things in order to increase your prestige for others. Instead, do things for their own sake. When time is too scarce, create more time. Maybe find a new job that requires you only to work certain days per week, or where you can choose the working hours. Consumption and buying things does not make you happy. Well, try helping others in your community then. Their thankful smiles could mean the world to you. Rethink your whole life. Maybe the reason why you are always exhausted is that you hate your job, so admit it to yourself and do something you truly love. Turn off your cell phone at certain hours of the day. Listen to some music, relax or go for a walk. There's no perfect path that has to be followed to live a perfect life. Instead, there is space for you to create yours. Take some time off to live and not to function, and focus on new aspects of life which you may have pushed unintentionally aside. This opinion article was presented to you by Shazair.com. business and lifestyle, and more.